Maha Shivaratri, when devotees save God. Maha Shivaratri is celebrated across India in honor of Lord Shiva or Mahadeva. It is one of the few Hindu festivals that are celebrated at night. The day before the new moon of every lunar month is considered a Shivaratri, and so there are 12 Shivaratris in a year. Maha Shivaratri, the most important of all the Shivaratris, is celebrated in February or March every year. In South India, it falls on the 14th day of the month of Magha or Thai in Tamil. In North India, the festival is celebrated from the 13th to the 14th day of the month of Falguna or Masi in Tamil. The name Maha Shivaratri means the great night of Shiva. It is a solemn festival where people introspect on ethics, morals, and spirituality. People observe a fast for a whole day and night and break their fast at sunrise. Devotees offer flowers, milk, and bilva leaves to Lord Shiva. In Tamil Nadu, temples are open all night long and thousands of devotees queue up to witness special prayers. Many temples conduct a yagna or homa. Continuous prayers and deeparadhanas light up the dark night. Several temples hold music and dance recitals or host group singing bhajans on Lord Shiva. Many people undertake pilgrimages to important Shiva temples, including the 12 sites of the Jyotirlingam spread across India. Maha Shivaratri is an ancient festival that finds mention in several epics narrating stories of the Hindu gods, the Skanda Purana, the Linga Purana, and the Padma Purana. The festival is celebrated with minor variations in different regions of India as well as in other countries: Sri Lanka, Pakistan, Nepal, Mauritius, the Caribbean, and others. In Tamil Nadu and many parts of India and Sri Lanka, Maha Shivaratri marks the battle of Lord Shiva, the god of destruction, with death. Once, Lord Shiva drank a deadly poison, the halahala or kalakuta, to save the world from extinction. As the poison spread through his body, an anguished goddess Parvati held his neck to stop the poison from reaching his heart. All his devotees, the Devas, the Asuras, the Shivaganas, and indeed the entire world, prayed through the night to save Lord Shiva. This long night of vigil, when devotees' prayers conquered death himself, is commemorated as Maha Shivaratri. Maha Shivaratri also celebrates the divine wedding of Lord Shiva with goddess Parvati. Lord Shiva, in his form as Kalyana Sundaram, is worshipped along with the goddess. Another legend narrates that the god of dance, Lord Shiva, performed the cosmic dance throughout the night of Maha Shivaratri. The Thillai Natarajar temple in Chidambaram and several other Shiva temples hold annual dance festivals which are very famous. Bharatanatyam, Odissi, Kathakali, Kuchipudi, Kathak, Satriya, and other classical dances of India are performed during the 5-day Natyanjali festival at Chidambaram. There is an interesting story about the tradition of offering bilva leaves to Lord Shiva. Once, a hunter called Lubdaka was chased by a tiger. He climbed up a tree to save himself. Afraid that he would fall off the tree in his sleep, Lubdaka plucked bilva leaves one at a time and dropped them throughout the night. In the morning, Lubdaka saw a Shivalingam below the tree covered with bilva leaves and realized that he had been saved by Lord Shiva. He prayed that every devotee offering bilva leaves be blessed and protected by the Lord. Maha Shivaratri is an important festival in many parts of India. In Prayagraj, Uttar Pradesh, millions of devotees gather to take a dip in the holy river Ganga and pray. In Kashmir, the festival is known as Herat from Hararatri, the night of Shiva, or Bhairavotsava, as Lord Shiva is worshipped in his form of Bhairava in tantric rites. The Kashmiri celebrations are unique, as Herat is celebrated on Trayodashi, the 13th day, instead of on the 14th day as in other regions. It is believed that on Herat, Lord Shiva manifested as a column of fire or a Jwalalinga. Vatuk Bhairava, the son of Lord Shiva, was awestruck by this fearsome sight. He sang in praise of Lord Shiva and was blessed by Mahadevi, pleased with his devotion. The Vatuk Barun ceremony is performed on the last day of Herat in honor of Vatuk Bhairav. Herat is the most important festival of Kashmiri Hindus and preparations begin a fortnight earlier. People clean their houses and buy Vatuk Samagri or things needed for Vatuk Barun. Vatuk Samagri includes soaked walnuts and earthen pots representing Lord Shiva, Parvati, Ganesha, the Shivaganas and other deities. Nowadays, metal pots are used instead. At the end of the puja, soaked walnuts are distributed as prasad or naivedyam. Herat or Maha Shivaratri is also a day of feasting for Kashmiri Hindus, unlike in other places, and meat dishes are a part of the festival food. In Nepal, Maha Shivaratri is an important festival and a national holiday. The festival is celebrated with great fervour at the Pashupatinath temple and other Shiva temples. The small Hindu community of Pakistan undertakes pilgrimages to some famous Shiva temples in the country for Maha Shivaratri. In Sri Lanka, Maha Shivaratri is celebrated with homas and processions. Devotees flock to famous Shiva temples like Tirukoneswaram, Munneswaram and others for night-long prayers. Music and dance recitals make the festival even more colourful and vibrant. Maha Shivaratri is a grand festival in Mauritius. People take out colourful processions and perform puja at the Ganga Tala lake and temple. In Caribbean nations such as Trinidad and Tobago, Maha Shivaratri prayers are held in the colourful temples that serve the Hindu communities in these countries. The many legends and rituals of Maha Shivaratri are linked to an ancient spiritual tradition that binds Hindus across the world. It is believed that devotees who fast and pray during Maha Shivaratri will be blessed with moksha and past sins washed away. The great night of Shiva is a time of reflection, a night when good wins over evil and darkness turns to light. Maha Shivaratri is a story of hope, a time when faith conquers even death and devotees save God.